from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Henrico school officials make some changes to the school calendar for this year, and they've also removed a book after a parent complained. We'll have details in today's Henrico News Minute. We made it to the end of the week. It's Friday, October 29th, 2021.
And now for the news.
A novel about an interracial teenage romance has been removed from Henrico County Public School high school libraries after a woman complained about the book's sexual content at a Henrico School Board meeting earlier this month. Challenging books under the banner of parents' rights has been a popular action this academic year across the nation at school board meetings. The author of the book in question said its removal is representative of a recent nationwide effort to purge school libraries of books that discuss race or center around LGBTQ characters. Author Ashley Hope Perez said her book Out of Darkness, which was published in 2015, hasn't been challenged in any school division until this year, after a speaker complained about elements of the book that she said contained pornography, pedophilia, child rape, and glorified drug use. The school system removed the 8 copies of the book that had been available in high school libraries for review. That review process falls under the umbrella of the Instructional Materials Review Committee, a 41-member committee that is appointed for a 3-year period. The review process is lengthy and can take a few months from start to finish, according to school officials. The full review process has not been conducted for any book in Henrico Schools since 2011, according to spokeswoman Eileen Cox. Our Anna Bryson takes a very in-depth look at this issue and how it has played into the gubernatorial race this year as well. You can read her article at henricocitizen.com by clicking on News and then Education. Wellness Wednesdays are coming back to Henrico County Public Schools, but this year the day will have nothing to do with time out of school. Instead, teachers will be encouraged to prioritize social, emotional lessons and activities during class and advisory blocks through planned content lessons and activities each Wednesday. That message came yesterday at the Henrico School Board meeting from HCPS Chief of Staff Beth Tigan. Teachers will be provided flexibility during the workday to plan classroom time that will provide more opportunities for student-teacher meetings, time to complete makeup work or attend club meetings, and work on what's called passion projects. In an effort to support teachers' mental health, professional learning days now will be optional for all staff, who will also have the opportunity to work remotely on those days. Principals also are being instructed to minimize the number of required meetings held during planning times and outside of school hours. School board member Mickey Ogburn of the Three Chop District said, quote, "Meeting for the sake of meeting has got to stop. If it can be sent in an email, send it," end quote. Also, yesterday the school board approved calendar adjustments to provide more time off for students and staff. Those include 4 days off in the second semester and 3-hour early releases for students on November 19th and December 10th, followed by flexible time for staff. In the second semester, student and staff holidays will now take place March 11th, April 1st, May 27th, and the last day of school, as originally planned, June 17th. A 21-year-old man from Powhatan died on Wednesday night in Henrico's near West End in what was the 4th fatal crash since October 16th in the county. The victim, Paul Thomas King, apparently was riding his motorcycle east along Patterson Avenue when he struck an SUV that was traveling west on Patterson and making a left turn onto Ridgetop Road. King was ejected and the motorcycle crashed into a fence. He was taken to a local hospital where he died. Now, about 8 minutes before the crash happened, callers to Henrico Emergency Communications had reported motorcycles were driving recklessly and doing wheelies along Parham Road. At Derbyshire Road, patrol officers observed the suspected riders but didn't see any violations. The officer continued to monitor the motorcycles from afar. They then accelerated rapidly while traveling along Patterson Avenue. The crash happened in a section of roadway that the county is considering for possible improvements, looking at a 1-mile stretch of Horsepen Road and Glenside Drive, generally between Patterson and Forest Avenues, and are considering bike lanes, crosswalks, and turn lanes. Hey, you can get a head start on Halloween tonight at Dory Park in Verina with the Boo drive-thru. It's taking place from 6 to 9 tonight. You and your family can take a journey through the park where you will see spooky scenes with a contactless sweet treat at the end. For details, visit henrico.us/REC. Also tonight, the Virginia State Police Richmond Division will host a trunk or treat and game night at its headquarters at 9300 Brook Road, just south of I-295. It'll take place from 5 to 7. There will be candy and games for kids. Admission is free. For details, you can call 840-0525. And be sure to check out all the events taking place around town this weekend at our website, henricocitizen.com. Just look for the calendar over on the right-hand side and click on the date, or click on calendar at the top of the page.